do is pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. We're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. And the forward spots, Porter Jr. and Gordon. Manning the backcourt, it's Murray and KCP. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Towns. Back to Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Edwards has got his second basket of the game.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off. And here's Minnesota now. 4-point game. Here's McDaniels. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, the Nuggets are in uncharted territory this year. They are the defending champs.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they'll have a target on their back all season. They retain most of their talent and core. And with Jokic leading the way, they remain favorites to repeat.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
You got to stay connected to Caldwell Pope. He's a knockdown shooter, and he can get it going.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Denver has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Caldwell Pope finds Murray. Back to Caldwell Pope. Off the mark there with a 3. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's McDaniels. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
For Denver, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And here's Jokic outside. McDaniels with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Oh, what a look. Jokic already joined the list of NBA's greatest passing big men. No doubt about that.
Edwards a screen on Murray. Conley passes to Towns. Outside Edwards. The 3. The rebound by Murray.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Now, sometimes there's passes, and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Conley. And he buries his first look.
Now, that's what I call great basketball. Finding a way to get all the way inside.
Man, that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Yep, that one's good.
Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Jokic. Outside Murray. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Timberwolves. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And the one thing about Jamal Murray, Brent, you know he's not afraid of the big moments.
Nah, and it felt really good just as a basketball fan, BA, to see Jamal Murray return to those big moment kind of plays that we got used to while the teams were in the bubble. Certainly a rising star and a guy that gets dangerous the bigger the game gets.
And another miss by Denver.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
And so he draws the foul. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under the review.
There'll be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that one falls for Towns. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Here's Caldwell Pope to halt the run, and Jokic lays it up and in.
Yeah, boxing out Jokic is easier said than done, especially when he's sniffing out rebounds.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Back to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Gordon. Launches a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And the defense having no time to get to Aaron Gordon. Automatic.
Towns finds Conley. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Conley's got 6 points.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
That one goes. Count it.
And Jokic is a very efficient mid-range shooter. We'll take advantage of you there.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside Conley. To the paint. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority.
Here's Jokic. Oh, and he got fouled on his... And they stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls.
The previous play is under review.
Doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he drops the first.
Jokic gives you such a great foundation out there. He stays so level-headed. That's the kind of leader that this team has been feeding off of.
And so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What happened? If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Well, one thing standing out right now is just how fearless everybody is in getting to the inside. They're taking advantage of any lane or angle they get to get after it.
They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
Now here's Edwards. Back to Towns. Outside Conley. 5 to shoot. That's good from Towns on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Now Conley. He's got 6. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
Well, Brent, the past several years have been the brightest in Nuggets history.
And it makes perfect sense. I mean, BA, you go out and you find a player that elevates everybody else, a a guy who becomes the two-time MVP. The talent on the roster has taken strides. They've done a great job in the draft process. It's great to see Denver becoming a legitimate powerhouse in the Western Conference.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Strong finish by Gobert.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Driving inside, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the last 5 MVP awards have gone to foreign players. Nikola Jokic told me, I think we're showing that there is a lot more talent in the world. It's not just USA, and I think that's the beauty. We are giving all the kids a chance and an opportunity to see that they can make it. PA?
I love that story. Outstanding. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Edwards. Give him 8. Knocks it loose. Murray against Conley. And it's Murray finishing it off.
With KCP's improved scoring, defenders are taking note of him and leaving his teammates wide open.
Porter against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. There's the drive. Another shot. Gobert, no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Caldwell Pope finds Jokic. Jokic the screen. The drive by Porter, and he gets that one. And it's now just a 1-point Minnesota lead.
Long strides from Porter that time, just barreling his way inside.
And what's unique about Michael Porter Jr., it's almost impossible to block his jumper.
Yeah, at 6'10", Grant, he's got that high release point. How are you going to close out and do anything to disrupt this guy in his shooting window? Nearly impossible from the lead offensive shooter.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
It's blocked by Gobert. It's Edwards with a drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And both free throws good for Edwards. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Tipped. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Oh, my. Their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Caldwell Pope. And Gobert with a block.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
Murray up top, guarded by Edwards. And it's Murray finishing it off.
But the defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight.
It's Edwards with a drive. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Edwards has got 6 points in the quarter.
Wow, what a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
Over to the wing for 3, Conley. Porter pulls it in. Outside Murray. Going inside.
That is showing up again later. Wow.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
On the court for Denver, we've got Christian Brown. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's Chanchar in at the power forward position. McLaughlin's shot is good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Chanchar. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Man, there are not many times where DJ does not just rip that rim down.
Minnesota in the lead. On the wing, Alexander Walker. There's the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. Alexander Walker's got his first 2 points.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Here's Brown. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. That one goes in. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Capable on the interior to score so long. Slow-mo. Anderson not going to pass up a look like that.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Here's Alexander Walker. Nails it from 3. Alexander Walker's got 5 points.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Jackson outside. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And we have to take another look at that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And the technical free throw is good. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. They get it back. Chanchar passes to Jackson. Here's Brown. Clock at 6. Takes it inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Naz Reid. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. And you think about beautiful basketball, Brent. Look no further than these Denver Nuggets.
No doubt about it, B.A. It's like a symphony out there with this ball club. Just the ball movement, the player movement, the guy's willingness to sacrifice the first shot to get the better shot. And Jokic is the conductor.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. For Denver, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Chanchar. There's Jackson with the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. They set the screen. It's Reid with a drive. Oh, Jordan with the block.
If there's one end of the floor that DJ takes seriously, it's the defensive end, and he loves to get up and reject those shots.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there.
2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
That's the way to finish. KCP with a show of force at the rim.
Here he goes.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
Murray passes to Caldwell Pope. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Caldwell Pope's got 13 now.
Well, if there were questions about Caldwell Pope coming into this game, he's answered all of them. He's been sensational.
To the wing, right side. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Murray, and it's McLaughlin missing. And it's Porter with the ball for Denver. They trail by 6. Snatched up. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Gordon. Jokic in the post. Brown's there. Here's Murray. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Well, for a young player, that's some awareness. Murray, with the clock winding down, gets that to go.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Fires the 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Give him 8 points now.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Drops in the layup for 2. And now it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Murray. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The free throw drops from Murray.
Jamal Murray at his size, the one impressive thing that stands out to me is that he will willingly go right at the defense.
24 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Outside, Brown. And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have it.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Jokic. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
The free throw drops for Jokic. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Outside Edwards. Up and over Porter.
Porter bringing the D now. Some block shots, some turnovers he's creating. And he's coming up with stops.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. But this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Leading by 5. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. And right on target. That one's good.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. 7-point differential. Porter's shot is off. Oh, got a piece of it. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. The Timberwolves able to keep the possession. Conley looking for an opening.
There's a quiet intensity that Jokic plays with, especially on defense. Made that shooter a little bit nervous.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. And this late game timeout, getting a breather here. Important for the players to recharge. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with some Gatorade. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their 3-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Lets it go. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Instincts on that play from Murray as he used the defense, who was a little bit over-aggressive.
Good on both. Minnesota has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
looking ferocious on the drive. You know, I love seeing Towns going hard and finishing with power.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Now here's Towns. Pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. He takes it in. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Oh, great power driving to the bucket. Edwards gets it to fall. A fearless finisher.
Murray, no good.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Edwards. And he drives in. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Ooh, it's stolen away. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
You can't lose sight of where Edwards is in transition. He can be so explosive in these situations.
Down low. Jokic finds Caldwell Pope. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
From deep, Jokic. Edwards pulls it in.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. The shot by Conley, no good. Denver's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Offensive rebound, out to Gordon. Can they get it? Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Well, Aaron Gordon is a guy that you really value on both ends of the floor. He's capable of scoring. He'll attack the rim. He's shown that he's improved his three-point shooting. But on the defensive end, him being long and switchable, that helps out. So the more and more guys get used to his versatility, the more he's going to shine.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Timberwolves.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
McDaniels with the rebound. There's the triple. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. .56 seconds left to play in the fourth. For 3, Conley. Gordon pulls it in. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. Here's Caldwell Pope. Three-pointer off the mark. Gordon brings the double team. With some arc. Gobert passes to Conley. The putback. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And here's Minnesota now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Here's Edwards. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Nikola Jokic.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
Both good from the line that time. Another steal. For 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And how about the deep ball right there? Edwards looking comfortable for way outside the arc.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here.
game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward position. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Holmgren wide open. And the 3 off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
And so here is Oklahoma City. 4-point game. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Conley's shot is off. Passes to Giddey. Latrey. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Timberwolves are gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Holmgren with the steal. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. The kick out to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Giddey sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Dort. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And here are the Timberwolves. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best 3-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Oh, the power on that Rudy!
The 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down.
It's good. Giddey's got 5 now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Edwards drives in. Conley the pass to Edwards. Towns down low. He's against Williams. The pass to Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Gobert's got his second best.
Towns sees an open player and rewards him with a nice pass.
Fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Edwards. Misses off the left iron. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Takes the 3. And Anthony Edwards gets the 3. He has 5.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his 3-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
And a great move by Gilgeous-Alexander.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Towns with it. Williams picks him up. Gobert the pass to Towns. Baseline jumper. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They trail by 3. Pass to Giddey. From deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves. There's 53 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's McDaniels, and it's blocked.
Quite simply, Lou Dort is an elite defender. Plays hard, smart, great wingspan, which we just saw him use there.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. 3-pointer. Up again.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
Thunder trailing by 7. Here's Williams driving to the basket and finished off by Williams.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
From past the arc, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Gobert. Towns has got 6.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And so it's Minnesota ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
They've got Reed down out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's McLaughlin in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Timberwolves leading by 9. Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable. But the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
And here's Brown outside. Reed. Rebound by Williams. Thunder trailing by 11. Here's Joe. Over to the left wing. From the arc. The shot that time, not on target for Minnesota. They've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Brown. Offensive rebound. Passes it to Reed. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves. Into the lane, and the shot goes in.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Clark, I have to say, it seems like the college game has seen a little bit of a shift in recent years. You cover it. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the game, much like the pro game, has become a little more perimeter-centric. The three-point shot has been a huge part of the game's evolution. And so you see more teams playing to space the floor and take advantage of the three-point shot. Not nearly as much back to the basket post play. So I do think the game has changed. And not necessarily good or bad. I think it's just different.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble, and at 6'8", he's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Daigneault said he's definitely physical. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength. He's getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Joe can't get it to go. And here are the Timberwolves. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. He hangs in there and cashes in on his second chance points. Alexander Walker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that. Great work on the glass. That kind of hustle play can really energize and galvanize a team.
Micic, the pass to Williams. Here's Joe. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. You know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
Here's Joe. A 3-ball. Minnesota with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And he dunks it down.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Here's Joe. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
McLaughlin, no good.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Micic, the pass to Williams. Here's Joe. And the Thunder, another 3.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
29 seconds left now here in the second. Brown dishes to Anderson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Brown against Williams. Brown with the bucket. Brown's got 6.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's the 3. They get it back.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Here's Micic. 3 from the inbound, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Timberwolves ahead, running away with this one. And we'll be back right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot.
Making the save, McDaniel secures the rock and gets the second chance look.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder get it back in a new 14. Three-pointer, 6 on the shot clock. Conley for 3, drills it from outside. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting. And you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday. And you know, the height of Towns gives him an advantage in seeing the floor so well. He's excellent at making these nice passes.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And you know, for all his perimeter skills, Towns also bringing that physicality inside.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Connects from 3-point range. Conley's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Timberwolves. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, D.A., thanks.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
There's the triple. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
And this is huge for SGA's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from the outside.
It's stolen by Gobert. Plays it up and banks it in.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Oklahoma City's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Stolen by McDaniels. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 9.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Williams for 3. Outside, Dort. Drills the three-pointer. Dort's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, nice job there from Holgram. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Tries it from 19. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Michael Conley picks one up. The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Towns for 3. And Edwards launches it from deep. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Giddey, no one around him. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Gobert, and the shot goes in. 10 points for Rudy Gobert.
And the defense has to bring more fire than we're seeing. Gobert just fighting through all of it.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
A putback. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in complete command. Their lead. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Here's Conley. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Conley kicks to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. This one for 3. Keeps it alive. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Yep, that one goes in there.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Shoots from 12. Gobert, no good. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Conley with the 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Williams for 3. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. Got a piece of it. Holmgren with the steal. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Conley with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Towns wide open. A 3-pointer is right on target. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Thunder have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Poked away. It's stolen by Gobert. McDaniels passes to Conley. Taken away by Williams. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's the 3. Near the 3-point line, it's Holmgren. Gets a very good look and converts.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip. Great lob and an even better finish by Gobert.
Williams kicks to Dort. Launches a 3. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Holmgren the pass to Giddey. Williams against Conley. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Towns. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Timberwolves.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Rudy Gobert.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Thunder trailing by 17. Outside Williams. Launches from deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now the pass to Williams. The 3. Giddey finds Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Giddey, the open look. It's hauled in by Edwards. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Oklahoma City ball.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't connect. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Sharing is caring, Doris. Tonight's game is a great example of that. Two teams with a lot of assists.
What you like about both of these teams is every player has an opportunity to touch the basketball. And generally speaking, the more engaged you become, the more you touch it. Doesn't mean everybody gets equal shot opportunities, but these teams play a pretty style of basketball.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3 slot.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
Holmgren with a screen on Murray. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. And he lays it up and in.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shai? Creating a bucket. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Here's Gordon. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Despite missing the playoffs in 2023, the future still looks bright for OKC, Doris.
BA, I don't know how you could not be impressed with what they did. They're accomplished in the regular season well beyond what the expectation was. So many people dismissed them at the start. What a bright, young core they have.
Jokic with it, and it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
Nuggets ball.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Williams passes to Giddey. Williams a screen on Caldwell Pope from deep. Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. The 3 ball. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Count the basket. Holmgren's got 5 points.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Dort, the pass to Williams. Back to Dort. Outside, Williams. And the 3 off target. And it's Porter with the ball for Denver. Trailing by 5. And stolen by Holmgren. And up the court come the Thunder on the break.
It's so agile there on the break. I mean, you got to appreciate Holmgren hustling to capitalize in these situations.
Jokic finds Murray. Stolen by Giddey. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Here's Dort. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Count it good.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Oh, got that one up quick. Dort's got 5 points.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And that one's good. Giddy.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 26 seconds left in the first quarter here.
We all know SGA is a prolific driver. The counterpoint has got to be, he's got to be a threat from three.
Outside Murray. To end the run. Drops in the three.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. An insane quarter. No. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Taking a look at the Thunder. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the center position, filling out the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Good work defensively by Gordon. And Denver shooting the rock at 58%. Grant, when teams come to play the Denver Nuggets, it's not just another regular game in a normal city.
Yeah, I mean, the altitude of the mile-high city is an adjustment for many players, BA. Even if some guys say it doesn't affect them, don't let them fool you. It takes some getting used to. Trust me, I know.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Thunder are still developing, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander embracing his role as a catalyst. He said, quote, I have the opportunity to really build something and be at the forefront of it. That's something I know and embrace every single day, and I maximize it for sure. Brian?
Well, you can see it. They're so grateful to have him, too. Thanks, Allie. A line change here for Oklahoma City. For three, Gordon. Out of bounds. It'll be Thunder ball.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's Joe. Drills it from deep. Joe's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Joe. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Inside. Wiggins passes to Joe. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You see the speed there. Love watching Murray go right towards the rim and convert.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Murray passes to Jokic. Look at Jokic working inside. Well, now that we've had a few years of reference tours, how do you think the play-in tournament has fared so far?
BA, a successful addition, there's no doubt about it. It's involved more teams for more competitive basketball for longer stretches of the season. That's exactly what you hope for.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Porter. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
And this is how you execute through contact. Porter Jr. outworking the defense in style.
Joe, pass to Williams. In transition, here they come. and he comes up with a bucket. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And the basket by Joe.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Porter. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Joe. Stripped away. To the inside. Gordon finds Porter. 1:21 left to play in the first half. Gordon can't hit. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And the free throw, no good. The Nuggets trail. Here's Caldwell Pope. Misses the 3. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Joe misses.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, the size is there, but the vertical is what really is eye-popping with Aaron Gordon.
Pulls up. Here's Williams. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Murray passes to Jokic. Outside for Porter. Takes it inside, and then Porter with the dunk.
Okay, Michael Porter. I mean, he just explodes inside and up to the rim before anyone can stop him.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Joe. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. This one for 3. Joe misses. Right side, Caldwell Pope. Gordon. Back to Caldwell Pope. To the middle. Here's Gordon. The layup off target. And so it's Oklahoma City closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
We've got Christian Brown, Jackson out there with DeAndre Jordan, and it's Strother in a 2-guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Chanchar. Pass to Strother.
Well, the ability to be disruptive with your length. Josh Giddey digging down defensively.
Hey, you look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, B.A., I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover gems.
The Thunder shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder are making dramatic improvement. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, now an all-star, says they're gaining confidence. He said, quote, "We know we're getting better." I think guys are kind of getting addicted to that feeling and continuing to grow. Brian, they could be building something really special here.
Yeah, you're right. They could. Skipping no steps either. Thanks, Allie. Jordan misses.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
Jackson can't get it to go. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
Watch the screen.
Outside for Dort. The three is up. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Murray from outside. The Thunder pull it in.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
From deep, Giddey. Tips it up. Porter pulls it in. Denver has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. He buries it from three. Murray's got 11 points.
And once the break is on, Murray gets involved, putting himself in the right position to score.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Takes the three. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Porter finds Murray. Jokic the screen. Let's go with a three. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
Well, just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
You know, for my money, Josh Giddey is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he has superb vision in the open floor, B.A. Reads the angles and sees how plays develop with ease. His teammates have to be ready for a pass from Giddey at all times.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Denver with a rebound. Murray with it. And it's Giddey picking him up. Murray, no good. Lets the three fly. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, the tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
Doris, how about the production we've been seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
B.A., he has taken that step from star to superstar, simply stated. I think he's got the potential to make multiple All-NBA teams, the ability offensively to attack at 3 levels, and to be equally good on the defensive end of the floor. This guy is something special.
And Williams punches it home.
Boy, you love to see that vision from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Spread the love, young sir.
From outside the arc. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now. You know, they've barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
Back to Porter. A shot to stop the run. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
Pass to Holmgren. Williams, a screen on Jokic. From deep, Holmgren. Clock at 6. Outside, Williams. And there's the drive. 3-pointer.
And this is so encouraging. When Jokic hustles on the defensive end.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Oklahoma City Thunder, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. We'll be right back after this word. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Thunder. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the small forward position. Murray, shot is good.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Holmgren with a screen on Murray. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. From deep, Giddey. And it's Denver with a rebound.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Outside Murray. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Out to Gordon.
Come get it, come get it.
From deep. The shot won't fall.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Such a clever player. Jokic is adept at using his body to get these shooting fouls.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Back to Murray. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Fires the three. Jokic tips it back in.
And he's just slippery down there. I mean, Jokic makes gaining position look so easy.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
You have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Pass to Joe. This one for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I gotta believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Outside, Williams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Holmgren with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 4-3. Kept alive.
And this is what coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Caldwell-Pope, the pass to Porter. They need this. And he hits the jumper.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Thunder.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they play.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Jokic grabs the board. The Nuggets have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Giddey passes to Joe. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches a three. Good! That's another bucket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Inside, here's Jokic. Shoots over Holmgren. The bank shot, no good.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The shot no good. The Nuggets on offense. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, man. I mean, the passing from Jokic is off the charts. Gave his man just a great look.
The kick out to Williams. Uses the glass on the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. Now Murray, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Murray kicks to Gordon. To the paint, here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon solid at sensing when someone's open.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Gordon, the pass to Murray. Back to Gordon. The baseline jam will not go. This is off the front iron. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
And you hear it often, Brent, these Nuggets are a complete team.
Well, you have a historic superstar in Jokic and this incredibly deep and talented supporting cast. Got a great, experienced coaching staff. This team has everything you need to win at the highest level, and they're proving they can do that.
Now it. Oh!
Yeah.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Here's Murray. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Murray against Gobert. 5 to shoot. Here's Jokic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Such a gifted ball handler, the big man Jokic, fantastic at carving up defenses.
Edwards drives in. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Drains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 8.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Caldwell Pope outside. Outside Gordon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
Well, when Aaron Gordon keeps it simple, he is a force Brent out on the floor.
He's learned that's when he's at his best. Earlier in his career, he could try and do everything on the floor and sometimes get himself into trouble. Now it's about not forcing anything and letting the game come to him.
Now here's Gobert. Out to Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. Jokic against Edwards. Jokic inside and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And it's Towns penetrating. Outside Edwards. Driving in. Look at that.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Stolen by Michael Conley. And Edwards with a clear pass to the basket.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Murray the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Towns with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Towns with the bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jokic has got 9.
Good quick decision from Jokic. Catch it, shoot it, bury it.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And he uses the glass on the layup. 14 points for him.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Used the speed and got to the lane to convert. KCP saw a sliver of daylight, and he took it.
Edwards drives in. Conley the pass to Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Gordon with the drive. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Oh, man, this guy is one of the premier dunkers in the league. At full speed, he's unstoppable.
Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that. A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Gobert, no good. And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
For 3, Murray. Oh, to beat the clock. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Let's it go.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll return shortly. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. The front court is McDaniels in town. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the center. To the middle, here's Jokic. Jokic just takes what he wants inside. Amazing.
Jokic putting his size to work, hard to stop down low.
Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the 2-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose.
What a kill!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a kill!
Some creativity for Porter that time, a guy who's not afraid to show off a bit. He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley finds McDaniel. Conley surveying the D. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
And what a smart player Conley is, able to analyze defenses in pick and rolls and make the right read.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. To the inside, stolen by Conley. Towns with it, and it's Gordon picking him up.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Nuggets trail. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Murray. Kicks it to Gordon. Back to Murray. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Towns. That one goes in. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And we just saw Cat at his best, pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
And here's Jokic outside. The offensive rebound. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Porter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Murray passes it to Jokic. That shot misses. Gobert with the defensive effort. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Here's McDaniels. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and the wars. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years.
Letting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline reports.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Timberwolves leading by 4. They've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Floats one up, and the layup is good. McLaughlin's got his second basket of the game.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional quick.
Oh!
And that's a staple move from Aaron Gordon.
Reed the pass to McLaughlin. Ball's knocked loose. Reed kicks to Anderson. Back to Reed. And that one released in time, but no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Let's hear it for Red Panda.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
We've got DeAndre Jordan, and it's Strother in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Anderson outside. Just 5 on the clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
Second free throw, no good. And Brent, as someone who's been around the game your entire life, what advice do you give young, aspiring players?
Well, I think the biggest thing for me, Kevin, is to find the correct mentorship to where it is that you want to go. If you can find a player that's proven himself, that's about the right things, then you can get access to them. And trust me, they're more than willing to share their knowledge. Go find a great mentor.
Back to Jackson. Jordan in the corner. Here's Chunchar. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
A nice shot by Anderson.
Anderson's inside game reminiscent of an old teammate of his, Boris Diaw, patient in the post around the rim.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Stolen by Reed. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Here's McLaughlin. He's covered by Murray. Here's Anderson. The shot, no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
He can get out and run. Porter Jr. getting out into the lane, helping out the break.
Rejected by Murray. Jokic finds Porter. Back to Jokic. Stolen by Reed. Anderson in the post, guarded by Porter. Anderson passes to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Alexander Walker's got 5 now.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. There's the foul. That's against Minnesota.
I like that penetration there. Murray getting to the cup with great quickness.
And Brent, what do you say when it comes to Jamal Murray? It's all about staying healthy from here on out.
Well, we've seen both sides of it, right, Greg? When he's healthy, they're good. When Jamal Murray is not in the lineup and not confident in what he can provide to the lineup, not so much. So when Jamal is healthy, Jamal's a superstar.
Here's McLaughlin. He's covered by Murray. McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And he's not dominating this sport. You know that Jokic spends time with his other love.
You're talking about horse racing, specifically harness racing. Jokic, that is the sport he loves the most. So it's right up there with basketball, amazingly enough.
And for the last several years, Brent, the Nuggets have been a top passing team in the NBA.
Such a huge part of their success. They're an unselfish team. It's so hard to defend guys who are not only willing to move, but willing to give up the ball to guys on the move. And that's what they do. Such a cohesive unit here for the Denver Nuggets.
The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Tight handle for Murray. He knows how to create space for that shot.
Minnesota's got fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Brown. Porter pulls it in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. It's a 1-point game.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
So the Timberwolves call their first target. Conley with it. 5 points in the game. Hits it from 3-point range. Conley's got 8 points.
And you have to stay up on Conley. When you give him breathing room, he's a threat to pull up.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Big hop. stops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense is...
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical. Cutting into that deficit now well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
The D can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Murray. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 4. For 3, Edwards. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Murray. Caldwell Pope outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Minnesota's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Gobert with the block, and he gets it back. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. A second chance effort. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
Oh, yeah. The Joker's running wild.
Right side Towns. He feeds it to Gobert. Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. He's got a clear path. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
You know, it's that kind of sequence that shows you the value of KCP. He's a great wing defender.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. And he drives in. An easy 2 points on the layup.
That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
Outside Porter. Outside Gordon. In the corner, Murray with it. On the wing, Porter. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Edwards. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And Edwards with the stop.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
And it's Murray with the jam.
How about Murray stepping up, poised for this young player?
Timberwolves have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Jokic kicks to Porter. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And stolen by Gordon. The kick out to Porter. And there's the pass to Caldwell Pope. Now the dish to Murray. Outside Gordon. Back to Murray. 5 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, this game is not over when Jamal Murray is still able to play.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Back to Edwards. 54 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Murray against Edwards. Murray kicks to Gordon. Here's Porter driving the lane. Money!
And Porter stepping up once to take that shot.
Angelo Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Up top, Edwards. From outside the arc. And Jokic with the rebound. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
Edwards looking it over. Oh, off target.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Denver calls timeout. They're down by 1. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves. Number 9, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, you need the three here. A quick one. I mean, very quick. Has to be catch and shoot. One fluid motion. A very difficult shot, but it is definitely not impossible.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. This win.
may be going back the first 65 or 70 years of the NBA, BA. I mean, we've become a three-ball dominant league in terms of style of play. Tonight, you'll see what basketball used to be, a game dominated by the centers.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Pass to Towns. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside Giddey. From downtown, he buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
For 3, Conley. Williams grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Giddey. Some room here for Dort. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's pretty good observation, BA. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards stardom. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right, he needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
McDaniels with the rebound.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Conley passes to McDaniels, looking to end the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, BA. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good from Conley.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts, and he has the skill.
Holmgren finds Williams. The putback. Ooh, basket interference.
No basket.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Conley passes to Towns. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. It's Dort on the wing from the arc. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. So Dort's got 5.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Tipped away. Stolen by Conley. And here's Edwards outside. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
For 3, Conley gets the 3 to fall. Conley's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
It's tipped and stolen by Holmgren. Giddey passes to Holmgren. From behind the arc. He can't hit that time.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Conley. And he banks in the layup. He's got 7.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Conley goes in. Down low, outside McDaniels. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. but this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster. You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And it's Holmgren missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And here's Edwards outside. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the three. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
McDaniels passes to Conley. Back to Daniels. The three. Can't get it to drop. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. So Dortch got 7 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so it's Oklahoma City earning this break in the action, up 10, looking to run with. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
We've got Kenrich Williams, and it's Wiggins in at the three. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Oh, there's the alley. No good there.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Great positioning on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
To the inside, Alexander Walker can't get it to fall.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
To the paint. And the basket by Joe.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Alexander Walker. Here's McLaughlin. Reed controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
The Thunder have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. A late second-round pick in 2021. But Aaron Wiggins has earned his way into NBA minutes.
And not a big name in college at Maryland, but he just continued developing. And everyone, of course, runs their own race. He's here now, and he is capitalizing.
And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Anderson. Down low. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Williams from long range. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Here's McLaughlin. And a nice finish on the layup. McLaughlin's got 4 points in the quarter.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Drives to the hoop. Joe. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 12.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Against good defense, he finds just enough room to operate.
Takes a three. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Anderson with it. Guarded now by Williams.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Thunder.
To me, their physicality has been the thing early on that stood out. They're not settling for one and done. They're following their shots and getting a lot of putbacks.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
And Troy Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And he can't get the first one. Well, Grant, it's been fun to watch Kenrich Williams develop his tools and come into his own a little bit.
Yeah, B.A. much improved since coming into the league. Williams has the ability to score outside the arc and inside the perimeter. Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player.
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And the jam by Brown.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Pass to Brown. The finish! And Brown with the stuff.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Wiggins from long range. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he sinks the second. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. Here's Edwards driving in. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
To the left wing. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And Minnesota calls time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Thunder. They're up by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court for Minnesota, they have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Williams on the wing, covered by Towns. Goes up on the wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. The baseline J. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
The kick out to Conley. Towns, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by Conley, no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Williams passes to Dort. Fires from deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 3. But Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. A little over a minute gone here in the second half.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Edwards with it. Guarded now by Williams. And it's powered home by Towns.
Capable of finding his open guys, Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jumps there.
McDaniels, that's good.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Thunder have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Now here's Gobert. McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got 4 points now in the quarter.
High value assist there, finding him inside for the finish.
Pass to Holmgren, and the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. SGA from distance. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, B.A. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame.
Oh, kind of mean on that one. Oh, wow.
Shot after shot, the defense seems helpless against Gilgeous-Alexander. Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And he's good on the first of 3.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
And he makes all 3.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about the amazing crossover there? Demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Launches it. The Thunder with the rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
Holmgren with the block. They recover it. Here's Edwards. Scores after the quick crossover. Edwards got in his second bucket.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Williams finds Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And we also can't ignore how relentless they've been on defense, flustering the opponent and generating a lot of steals.
There's 48 seconds left in the third.
Textbook and perfectly executed that alley-oop for Edwards.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Towns with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. Just angry
agree on the rim rocker.
Man, that was felt all throughout this building.
No soft stuff out of this guy.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 4-point game. Great positioning on the putback.
Making the save, McDaniel secures the rock and gets the second chance look.
Outside for Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. It's both from the stripe. Conley with the ball. Here's McDaniels. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Thunder with a lead. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Dort in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Goes up on the baseline. Shot is good by Edwards.
And, you know, we need to keep seeing this from Edwards. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
Fires from way outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Conley with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
The longer this game goes on, the hotter he gets.
Here's Giddey. And Gobert with a block.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
High post Towns. Working on Williams. Shot is good by Edwards.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Holmgren with a screen on Conley. Holmgren inside, defended by Gobert. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gobert with a block. And they're able to recover. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Giddey finds Dort. Shot clock at 6. Williams a screen on McDaniels. Giddey, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Defensive foul.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Here's Edwards. Oh, my! Throw it down!
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Left side Giddy. And stolen by Edwards. Gobert with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Outside McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. 5 on the clock. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the big finish by Holmgren.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. Needs to keep sinking those big-time shots. Hey, he's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man.
You don't. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
And he played huge in games in college. So Holmgren, no stranger to the pressure late in this one.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a 3. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Towns finds Gobert. Back to Towns. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Williams with it. Towns covering. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's blocked by Gobert. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. From deep, Conley. Dort grabs the miss.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Cash. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
It falls.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
And Minnesota calls time here. There's 6 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
The team counts so much on.
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this was slow. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
It's time to get up and get wild.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a lead.
And this is where leaders come through. Can Edwards cash in at the stripe? We'll see.
He can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're losing by 1. 5 ticks left in the fourth. All right, guys, what do you think?
Down 1, just enough time, I think, for a couple of passes and shots. We'll see what they do here.
A dynamic score. Gilgeous-Alexander is so good at finding his spots and executing.
It's time for defense.
5 ticks left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Shoots from 12. Missed it. And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of...
showing these two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The small and power forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell-Pope. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
Caldwell-Pope outside. It's stolen by Dort. Passes it to Giddey. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. From downtown, and again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Caldwell-Pope for three. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. During the summer of 2019, DB, Oklahoma City traded Paul George to the Clippers.
They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in that trade, who goes on to become an all-NBA selection and looks like his future is like all-star level every year. Not only that, you got a boatload of picks, one of which was Jalen Williams, who's a big-time upside player in this league. Wow, what a deal for this group.
Here's Murray. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The Nuggets with another miss. Down low. Oklahoma City moving it around. Holmgren in the post. Jokic defending. Williams, that's good.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Porter outside, knocks down the three ball.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
The Thunder have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Sinks the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
It's Porter outside. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That one on Holmgren. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 points in the game. It's good from long range. He's got 16.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Murray from deep three-point territory. And again, Denver no good.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And good that time. And that's now 18 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Murray. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Misses in close. Doris, you don't see many players in the NBA that play the way Lou Dort does. Wow.
Kevin, this guy is legit as a defensive player in the NBA. Loves to do the dirty work. May play the two-guard position, but his frame and his game play more like a forward. The kid plays with so much ferocity.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Murray from deep three-point territory. The Nuggets with another miss.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of a shooter. It's so important.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Scoreless thus far. Jokic, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oh, you got to put a body on Jokic, or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Stolen by Gordon. The kick out to Porter. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Here's Caldwell Pope, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And sweet drive there. KCP, a smooth operator with terrific straight line speed.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Thunder lead by 15. And for 2. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
So on the floor for Denver, the guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. The small and power forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And Greg finishing last season with the #1 seed in the Western Conference. A lot of people still slept on the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, they'd had great regular seasons before, only to fall short. But with a healthy Murray and Porter Jr., Jokic finally had the help to get it done.
Gordon for 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Yeah, it's just incredible court awareness by Josh Giddey. Understanding wide open man, I've got to find him.
Gordon kicks to Caldwell Pope. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Murray for 3. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Driving inside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 25 points in the game.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. For the 3. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. No good off the back of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Fires the 3. Joe, good. Joe's got his first 3 points of the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of 4s, even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
Buries the long-range jumper. Porter's got 9.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Thunder shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
The Nuggets trail by 18. Here's Porter. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Really left alone that time. Wiggins has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Wiggins with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
From past the arc. And the slam by Williams.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Jokic. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Nikola Jokic amazes teammates with his vision. Aaron Gordon says he's a basketball genius. He plays it like chess, seeing it 3 steps ahead. You've always got to keep your eye on him when he has the ball because he'll find you. Even if you don't think you're open, you're open. He's a point guard, just in a center's body. Kevin?
That is very true. David, thanks. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Nuggets ball.
Wide open look here for Murray, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Wasted no time on that one. Joe's got 8 points.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
For 3, Murray. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
And this system thrives on Murray's aggression. When he attacks, you can just feel the energy. And when he lays back, the offense becomes stagnant.
And he nails the 3rd. Oklahoma City leading by 17. Pass to Joe. Launches it. And the Thunder, another 3.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops. And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Here's Joe. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And so here is Oklahoma City. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Joe. 6 on the shot clock. There's the drive. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Here's Jokic. Porter in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. 17 points in the game.
He's just a natural scorer who can heat up fast. Porter's offensive game very impressive, and he's still adding to it.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the small forward position. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Caldwell Pope. Here's Williams. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Williams has got 5 now.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Fires the 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Here's Porter.
And once Porter has some momentum behind him, boy, he just rides it to the basket. An exceptional dunker of the ball.
Nobody near Williams. And count it from 19 feet away. 7 points for Williams. The Nuggets trail by 13. It's stolen by Dort. Here's Holmgren. Williams against Gordon. Williams passes to Giddey. 6 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. Rick, we're just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. Caldwell Pope against Giddey. Murray outside. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
Williams attacking. Outside, Dort. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. 8 points for him.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Got that one up quick.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one. No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition.
Porter kicks to Caldwell Pope. Crosses over, and he jams it with authority.
Really most effective when he's in attack mode, and KCP with the athleticism to do it.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Pass to Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Murray. Porter in the corner. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How about the strength from the big fella? Porter is used to having to power through contact.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3. Oklahoma City gets it back. Williams has a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Over Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Boy, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has become a walking bucket, folks. This is now an elite NBA scorer.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Porter kicks to Murray. From 13, here's Jokic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Probably as great a feel for the game as anyone. Jokic knows how to get the upper hand against the defender.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. 1:09 left to play here in the third. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, some people play with a chip on their shoulder, feeling they don't get enough recognition. I can tell you that's not Nikola Jokic. Nuggets coach Michael Malone said he's not going to bed at night wondering why no one's talking about it. He doesn't care. He's reading his books on horses. We're winning games, and he's happy. If he's happy, I'm happy. Kevin, I'm happy too.
You've always been happy, D.A. Hey, thanks. That was good stuff. Appreciate the report. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
This guy is so elusive with the ball in his hands. SGA just understands how to get off the dribble drive.
Denver passing it around. Murray, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Kicks it out to Gordon. The pass to Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Floats it up for Williams. Porter with the steal. On the wing, Gordon. Porter finds Caldwell Pope. 4 seconds left. Can't get the layup.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Denver. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. Sharing the wing spots, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Jokic kicks to Murray. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Thunder leading by 23. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Dort misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And here's Gordon from outside. They get it back. Shoots the 3. No good on that one. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander inside. Here's Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort and stolen by Murray. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Second shot opportunity, and it's Gordon missing. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And the Thunder can't hang on to the ball.
Nuggets ball.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find him.
Giddey finds Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Porter. And the 3 ball is good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Jokic passes to Gordon. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Dort wide open. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the 3-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
It's stolen by Dort. Stops, pops. Denver grabs the miss. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Murray dishes to Caldwell Pope. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 38 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander just taking the initiative, driving to the cup with purpose.
Dort against Porter. Caldwell Pope left side. Shot clock at 5. Back to Gordon. Jokic trying to free himself up, and it's Gordon missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Oklahoma City.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Murray finds Jokic. Here's Porter. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Porter with the steal, and they're moving it up. For 3, Caldwell Pope. The shot will not fall. Outside Williams. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Jokic. The 3. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that